Ben Lambert from Kluzak. Kluzak is a curated dating service specialised in creating the best experience in each city.
Martyn Bysh, LoveThing. LoveThing is a freemium site. I built and sold another freemium site, smooch.com, a few years ago. Had a non-compete, of course, and now I'm back in the industry with something similar but a bit more modern.
My name's Jimmy. I'm the Managing Director of Rocketware. Rocketware develops Dating Node, which is a boutique dating platform. We deal mostly with gay and lesbian traffic. We've been incorporated now for 4 years. We've just celebrated our millionth member. We run 11 different brands and we've just launched some new native mobile apps on iOS and on Android.
My name is Ahuja. I'm the Senior VP of Marketing for ClickSyndicate.com. ClickSyndicate is an advertising network where we develop our own in-house offers, and these range from dating to seduction to health supplements.
Tourneur from Attractive World. It's a French online dating site. Our specificity is to target high educated people, and the key differentiator is that there is a selection to be a member of Attractive World. Anybody can sign in, but a client a member will be accepted by a member of the community. Every member of Attractive World will vote for new members. So once you're in, you can look at profile, and then it's a usual dating site where you pay a membership to access all functionalities.
Hi, I'm Angus, Thody, Managing Director of Exposure 2000 Limited. We are a holding company for around 700 dating sites on different platforms.
Yeah, Duncan from Insparx, and I'm the head of PPC there. So Insparx is a company, we have a couple of different brands. One of them is B2, the other is CDate, and we have some white labels as well.
Hi, I'm Michael O'Sullivan, CEO of HubPeople. We're a private label dating platform that allow people to set up sites with different brands in lots of different countries.
My name is Hiroshi Tsumoto, CEO of Diverse in Japan. オンラインデーティングサービスと、アプリケーションを提供している会社です。
I'm Arvind. I'm from Memorable Merchandise. We're an e-commerce company, and we are planning to venture into dating, speed dating, next month, and that's what brings me here.
Hi, my name is Madeleine Mason. I am Director of Passionsmiths. I am a dating psychologist, and we offer coaching to people who are single and relationship counseling to people in relationships but are having troubles with either being single or in relationships.
Paul Kluzak, European sales rep, CCBill. CCBill is an all-inclusive payment provider that helps businesses grow through automated features and services. Much more than a payment process.
Claes, Settergren, ActivityDate. ActivityDate is trying to combine the best from online world with the best from real world, connecting people, and the aim is creating great memories.
My name is Mary Balfour, and I'm a matchmaker. I own Drawing Down the Moon, personal matchmaking based here in London, and which has been finding soulmates for busy professionals for over 30 years now.
Kevin Gibbons from WeLoveDates. So WeLoveDates is an online publisher focusing on how we can provide great content, so people looking for dating advice, relationships, and just giving them a really good information and experience.
I've been to iDate more times than I can remember, 20, 30 times over much of the world. In fact, I negotiated the sale of my last company at iDate.
Yeah, this is the first time I date in Europe, but I have been to the one in Miami on a couple of occasions, and therefore we're here.
What's it, 3 or 4 a year, 7 years? I do the math.
I went to the very first one in Europe that Mark ever organised, in Nice, over 12 years ago. Also various in the US, Vegas earlier this year, and now here in London.
I've lost count, like 12, 13, something like that.
It's probably number 6.
Exactly, first time I'm discovering this world of dating, which is quite new for me because I've been in the industry for a year and a half, so it's quite new.
今回で3回目です。ただやっぱりアプリケーションの話が増えてきてるなっていうのはすごい感じてますね。
It is the first time at iDate. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I've been in the industry not too long, for a year or so. So it was really interesting for me to just get a feeling for, the type of people who come here.
First time at iDate, yeah.
This is my first time at iDate, and I really enjoyed it.
It's my first time attending this dating conference, and I'm meeting a lot of cool people, a lot of authorities in the industry, and it's really, really helping me out.
Yeah, it's my first time at iDate.
This is my first time at iDate. The event's gone well. Today was certainly good networking, good people around, good conversation flowing. People pretty open around sharing different ideas. It was actually quite surprised about how open people were, which is good. Mark promised me they would be, and they were.
I think it has been rather good for me because I'm new to the industry, and I especially appreciated the speed dating.
It's good. It's met lots of interesting people. Lots of people I already know. A few I didn't know. Sat through a couple of really good talks. Good.
It's a lot more targeted to what we do, so it's obviously more beneficial and more in line with what we're looking for.
It's a good event. Today has been really good. Actually, the mixture of dating coaches in the final panel and the online dating was really interesting. I thought it was quite good. Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
It was definitely more intimate, a little bit more focused, and there's definitely two tracks of people, definitely more from the matchmaking side of the business, which is a different market, and then a lot more executives from the dating world.
Well, quite honestly, it's a no-brainer. iDate is by far the most comprehensive and the largest meeting place for people in our industry, the widest aspects of our industry.
The event went really well. I thought it was really interesting. I met loads of different people, especially from the matchmaking side, getting to know them better.
A very European focus. Now I'm used to Las Vegas, Los Angeles, so it's very interesting to see the kind of eclectic mix that you have here.
Yeah, great. Some really interesting talks yesterday. Looking forward to the talks today. So
This is great. This is great. I mean, it's a perfect opportunity to meet counterpart and to see other type of service in the dating service, which is quite vague in between the matchmaking and the dating service. It's great, and people are very, very friendly and open to talk, which I think is great.
yeah, met a lot of the CEOs of the big platforms, spoken to a lot of payment processors, some people that are kind of running niche dating services, so a lot of interesting people.
I've been meeting CEOs, I've been meeting people from also different type of offering service to a dating app, but it's mostly CEOs, and I think we can share best practice, which is good.
And I've always found it very helpful to meet with CEOs of companies providing the very latest in software, apps, advice, information on SEO, and learn too about new business models, because all of this really helps me to think right outside my box.
I'm meeting top level CEOs, officials, and people who actually are in the leading front, and that really helps me a lot because I came with an open mind. I didn't know what to expect, but the amount of info that they've shared, it's really like blown me away, because I've gotten insights which I wouldn't have got if I didn't attend the conference. So it's really helped me a lot.
So I mean, there's people with all kind of different angles. Some people are doing sort of mobile apps, CEOs, different target audiences, sometimes very niche sexual interests. Other people, for example, providing different services. This white label thing was something quite new to me. So the fact that you can quite easily set up your own brand and benefit from a large number of members on the back end. So yeah, just people's services as well as people interested in starting a new product themselves.
No, influencers, people who can do stuff. So yeah, absolutely, decisions can be made. Yeah.
オンラインを中心としたサービスを提供している会社の人と会って話してます。
I met new matchmakers that I haven't met before, and especially the ones from across the pond, which is really nice.
We meet all kinds of people in the industry, CEOs and web producer, and I think it's a variety of people here.
Mainly decision makers, I would say.
Mainly met directors of the companies. Actually, to be fair, that's been very impressive.
Yeah, it was the CEOs, people running their own business, entrepreneurs.
CEOs of different companies, and it's interesting seeing people from kind of the payment providers and the side that I've never really seen before. So yeah, lots of different backgrounds, which is really interesting.
Yeah, we got a lot of amazing ideas, especially on the mobile build out of the applications and marketing piece of it. So I think that'll be definitely helpful for us.
I did, yeah. Sometimes what you get is just sort of confirmation that you're on the right page. So that was part of it, and a few good ideas. The member talk was fantastic. Lots of stuff about sort of global sales there. Good stuff.
So there's so many things and routes you can go within dating. It's just understanding where people are coming from. So yeah, definitely quite a few ideas on different things we can try and different tactics. So yeah, it's been very useful.
Yeah, quite a few. Because while we're global and we have offices in Europe, it's good to hear the different regions speak about what's important to them, and certainly a lot of ideas, a lot of things going on in the market that it's really nice to hear about. So yeah, plenty of ideas.
I've had people share different information that was definitely going to be useful for growth tactics. We were already we're very new, so we only launched 3 weeks ago. So we've got a whole list of ideas and different things that we're going to implement to grow our user base, to install this loyalty scheme inside the app.
やっぱり若い8分とかそうですけど20代前半の、若者向けのアプリケーションをベースとした、サービスはまだまだ日本でもいけるし、アジアでもいけるなっていうのは思いました。
Many that could improve my product. So I will write a report this weekend.
There's been a lot of talk about offline, like matchmaking as well. So that's something that I think that could be a value add that we extend our platform with. So
I did get a lot of ideas about traffic generation, about SEO, and I used to really not like SEO a lot, but after learning a lot of linking strategies, I'm going to have another go at it.
Yeah, no, I've got a really good tip from Mark Brooks about just appealing to people in terms of information to try and upload more photos. I've got my phone, it's got a lot of notes on it from the show, so it's good.
Yeah, I found Pauline's talk really interesting, just to look at the event side, because I think taking dating offline is really interesting. She's done a very good job at doing that in France. So yeah, it seems like a big opportunity.
Wamba and also Mark Brooks' intervention, because it gives you a great overview about the dating market in Europe but also around the world. And Mark's book intervention was good because it was beyond the dating service. You had to look at the social aspect and what else we should be doing, and looking much more longer term than we usually do. So I think that's always a bit of fresh air and inspiration. That's good.
The member I thought was fantastic. Tons of stats, lots of interesting stuff about the sites. So I mean, a lot of numbers which I really like to see, because that's the sort of stuff you can rely on. So that's the best so far. But the networking is what I've kind of enjoyed most.
Lucas, I thought he was great. Yeah, really good. Although he came from outside the industry, he had some really good stuff. So I thought I really enjoyed that. I thought it was great.
No, I actually really like Mark Brooks' session. We both read the same Daniel Kahneman book about thinking fast and slow, but he helped actually bring more examples into human psychology and applied it to dating sites, which gave me some good ideas to take back.
Gloria Diaz from Wamba, it was really interesting around what she was talking around the users, around the interaction for cultures, because I love cultures, I love languages, so I understand all of the different things that she was saying. Really confirmed all of the thoughts that I was thinking around different cultures and how to spread this globally.
I come back to the speed dating was the best for me, but of course many other sessions were also good.
There was a few, and actually sat in on a couple matchmaking sessions that really opened my eyes, and quite a few SEO, traffic generation sessions that really did open my eyes to, just marketing in general, social media, and things that, good experts here speaking about different topics that you normally wouldn't hear.
マーク・ブルックスさんのかな。
The online personal Mark Brooks.
Yeah, there was a guy today who was talking a lot about SEO, basically talking also about a bunch of different services that can kind of automate things. So automation really to simplify our daily lives.
The Mark Brooks session was very good, the overview of the dating industry. Lots of figures, a bit of a brain dump. So yeah, I definitely need to try and get the slides for that.
It was the SEO and linking session that really helped me to learn new stuff about SEO, which I wouldn't normally know, and it was really helpful.
I really liked the SEO session, which was about business development and getting exposure to the wider world.
The session's been quite informative. I think the networking session was pretty good. I think if it was organized a little bit differently, I think the people would have gotten a lot more out of it.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Yeah, I have more business cards than I really expected to collect. And I know that it's going to be a lot of follow-on emails and correspondence. I'm pretty sure that this was definitely worth money well spent, time well invested.
Absolutely, yeah. That's some really good business. It's been really worthwhile to be here.
I did, certainly. Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, definitely. Quite a lot of people that I've spoken to, we're going to kind of continue the conversation after the conference. So,
as of right now, we've made a lot of important connections. So by the time I get home, I imagine they will sign up.
Yes, I've met some, got a few connections, so we'll be working closely with some more people, which is fantastic.
But at this stage, well, before you interview me, we were talking about something, so we don't know. At least there is a first step contact, which is at least you get to know people and say, okay, maybe we should meet it later.
I think so. I'm not sure, but I will follow up after the conference.
Yeah, I've been looking at white label dating. I've been looking at their site more closely, and as I am planning to open a speed dating site, I'm just planning to use their service to basically, send all my traffic to them.
Not so far, but I don't expect that at a conference. I expect to lay the seeds and then kind of get their business done afterwards. So probably, but I won't know for a few weeks.
Well, if you're in the business of helping people to fall in love, you're crazy if you don't do iDate.
So, if you're not at iDate, you're not in the dating business.
If you're not at iDate, you are nobody in the dating business.
If you're not at iDate, you're nobody in the dating business.
if you're not at iDate, you're not in the dating business.
If you're not at iDate, you're not at the dating business.
If you're not an iDate, you're nobody in the dating business.
Yeah, if you're not at iDate, you're nobody, really.
Venir à iDate est un très bon moyen de comprendre l'environnement du dating.
Si no vienes a ID, no tiene nada que ver con el business de dating.
Om du inte är på iDate så är du inte i denna business.
日本の会社もiDateに来ない限りは多分世界には出れないと思うので、はい、ぜひ皆さんも参加しましょう。
Yeah.
If you're not at iDate, you're missing out. There's a lot of good information, a lot of good people.
If you're not at iDate, you're nobody in the dating business.